My name is Preston Lynn, and my spot is the McLeod Recreation Center. Campus Rec has endless opportunities both inside and outside of this building, whether it be through the TAP program and going skydiving or being here and playing intramurals. We have pretty much every single kind of thing you can think of. And if you ever have any ideas, our staff is always open to hearing them and trying to make those a reality. The rec center is my spot because when I first transferred here my sophomore year, I didn't really feel like I belonged anywhere. Then I started working out here and I quickly found that my people were here. It's my favorite spot to be, so much so that I ended up getting 3 jobs here and I love it. Campus Rec kind of became my home away from home. I've gotten the closest with all of my friends through being here, especially with club and intramural sports. Right now I'm on a co-rec flag football team, co-rec 3v3 team, and a women's 3v3 team. I also lift here. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially when I'm stressed or when I feel like I want to get more active. We have a lot of different lifting material. We've got treadmills, ellipticals, different machines. We also have free weight. There's pretty much just everything you can do here, and it's super awesome and a great way to get yourself active and get involved with your community.